Hey, folks.
Venture X card from Capital One gives you premium travel benefits, like 2 times miles on every purchase.
You're noise canceling. You're being too loud. Thank you. Good choice. Number.
Taylor Swift. Capital One. What's in your wallet?
Do 2 W-2s make a W-4?
Hi, I'm April. I know tax season can be a little messy. With TaxAct, you get your maximum refund.
Switch to TaxAct and start for free.
Oh, yeah. Well, I'm just doing a little pregame.
Experience the elevation of electrification.
Wait for our game to start. An hour early. What a day, what a day. Yeah.
Must win for North Carolina. This is why Virginia is one of the better defensive teams in the country. They got on the floor for those who fall. Clark kicks it ahead to Beekman.
Steve Woodhouse is go to the Big East. Xavier at the ball.
This is the Big 12.
From their big win last night, shooting 80%.
Come on in if you're watching the Pete McDivitt show.
Thank you, gentlemen. Take a look at the New York Life ACC men's tournament bracket. My goodness, Duke did earlier today. That was an impressive win for them. Sure was. They're starting to play really, really well. I think they finally have established an identity because some lack of continuity because of injuries all year. That's going to be a heck of a game tomorrow against Miami. How likely is having to deal with the egos of Queen Mojo in the studio tonight?
15-19 this game, Texas, Oklahoma State. First quarter.
Kansas City. Joe Lenardi says Oklahoma State is in, but they can lock up an NCAA tournament bid with a big-time win coming tonight.
Pull up, jump up, good.
His first field goal of the game. It should be.
If you all knew, I gotta get that ban off. Duh. Yeah.
I mean, it would be interesting. I still think Carolina's got to win that ACC tournament to get in.
Me too.
If Oklahoma State played in the ACC, they would finish in the top 3 and up 2. I mean, there is no question about that. But again, it's humans in that committee room. I think the record becomes 6 points for Dylan DeSue. I believe it's 6 for all.
Yeah.
This game will advance to the semifinals. They will play the winner of tonight's final, the quarterfinal, which is Kansas State and TCU. So if we have a sea of orange in this game, we will have a sea of purple in our nightcap tonight.
This is the Sea of Orange right now. Next game is the Sea of Purple.
Score to the foul line so much in this first half, and it has breathed life into this.
Made the first one.
We've seen a number of those silly fouls from the Texas side of things, and it's led to a number of made free throws.
Oh,
10 for 11.
that's that silly thing. Come on in. Deep. That's
Right, made some both. 11 free throws, 19 points total. Down just 4. 5:40 to go in the first half. Short on the three.
short on the three. Dunks it. Good.
Played his best basketball of his career. Came to Texas injured, transferred from Vanderbilt. I thought never really got going last year, but he has really found his stride. Pflugerville, Texas, outside of Austin, calls playing for the Longhorns his dream school. He's making that dream a reality. Marcus Carr goes the length of the floor and gets fouled. Wasn't a lot. It wasn't a goaltend. I think it was up on the glass. And I don't think it was going to go in, but it was certainly hit after the ball was on the board. It's the first.
We played subs are coming in for both teams.
Likewise, Rich. Free throws and putting Oklahoma State on the line has been an issue for Texas. Turnovers once again a problem for Oklahoma State. It has been all
Number 2 Texas versus number 7 Oklahoma State.
ball handling team. And it's been a real problem for them all season. Had 18 turnovers in that first matchup against Texas this year. And it's been foul money tonight. 11 free throws made by the Cowboys. They are by the numbers, second to worst in the Big 12 at free throw shooting.
27.
Trying to get on track, but he missed it again. It's going to stay Texas basketball. But Caleb Boone has been one of the most productive post scorers.
I'll be
but nationally.
I'm back,
Became a
folks.
very effective scorer
Okay.
worldwide.
Hey, folks, I'm back.
Watching him in that last time out, he was visibly
Yeah.
frustrated when he got taken out. He walked out of the huddle, and players had to grab him and remind him, "Hey, you don't pay attention." Shaking his head, obviously frustrated.
Listen, this is a young man, Caleb Boone, who has been in a relationship with Mike Gordon ever since he was about a freshman in high school. They've known each other for years, and they're playing for their tournament lives. Grow up, get in the huddle, be about other guys. He's too good. You know, we have seen him. I've had their game against Kansas in Stillwater earlier in the season, Rich. He killed Kansas in that game to the point where Bill Self had to change their scheme. Look at those numbers. 16 first time out, 18 next time. That's cool. These last 3 games, and we didn't start in that regular season finale against TCU or against Texas Tech, rather. No points in 11 minutes. And then last night, he had 3 points in 12 minutes.
These are college kids, just so you know. They're doing the old going on how Longhorns go chant.
3 minutes to go in the first half.
3 minutes to go in the first half. They just hit the deck, 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 hit the deck. Defense as we wait for our game to start. Come on in, everybody. Come on in. Step back three, no good.
Great possession. Like you said, a lot of dribbling. He's just able to three. Bounce pass, goes high, out of bounds.
Out of bounds, Longhorns.
You know, you wonder if Bruce Cisse was healthy all year, how good a season he would have ended up having. And he is just a game changer right at the front of the length. And that's close. He times that perfectly. You have to scheme for his shot blocking. And it's not just the shots he blocks or the shots he alters. Just a game changer. Talked to assistant coach Scott Sutton before the game tonight, and they were talking about Cisse. He said, even though he missed a big chunk of time with that ankle injury, he's the most valuable player on this team.
Yeah, 11.
Shot fake and up to the window. Florida State at times, particularly with Newton and Asbury out there together, they can fall in love with the three-point shot. I like pushing the action in the basketball. Change the defense there by Mike Boyce.
Turns it over. Coming in, dunks it in. Hallelujah. Back to it. Baker's does it.
He's going to be a really good player next year. Could really score in high school. And he's playing with a really old team.
Oh, yeah.
A lot of other really
I got to
good
do that.
players. And so he's had to bide his time on that bench. Rodney Terry's has found minutes for him in each game but you see how explosive a scorer he can be. Top 20 recruit. There's an answer from Canterbury. 11 in the first half.
11 in the first half.
That's the Cowboys defense that we're used to seeing, and we're going the other way.
Going the other way.
And it's doing numbers coming up this turnover. Just, it's been a real pop. Those live ball turnovers, and here's Morris in the open floor. Can shoot, but he's
Yeah.
absolutely fantastic.
Hey, if you haven't already voted on that poll that you guys are watching right now, go ahead and do that. But come on in, hit that, smash that subscribe button, smash that like button. Let's get up to 100 likes if we could by the end of the game. Or at least pre-game. 27, counting down under a minute.
Use it or lose it, timeout. We'll take
Either use it or lose it, timeout. Come on back. We're just getting started.
So cozy. Should we go check it out? Yeah, it's just here all weekend.
When you stay at a Verbo,
Hey, you.
the host doesn't
What the
speak.
hell are you doing?
Because without privacy in a vacation home,
What the hell is...
isn't really a vacation,
Uh,
is it?
yeah. I need commercials, I think. I'll put them aside. Hey, folks, if you haven't already gone over to see...
Well, after this game is complete, Jamie Dixon and his TCU Horned Frogs will take on Kansas State in the final quarterfinal from the T-Mobile Center in Kansas City. That should be a terrific matchup. Both teams splitting the regular season series, Chris.
It's the rubber match. You love a rubber match.
It's going to be a war. Also, the fight in the paint to the rim. Both teams have been in the top 25 for the majority of the season.
Let's hit 100 likes. Coming up on 10 seconds. First half.
5 seconds to go in the first half here. Rice.
Foul.
See that happen too often.
Travel, actually.
She went into the shot fake. She's like, he can't travel. No way. That does not happen. What did you call the shot fake a week or so ago? That captivated the nation. What's the
Shot fake. Double dribble. Nope. Low scoring. First half. We got 8 views. Hey folks, if you haven't already, like and subscribe to this channel.
They have elite level rim protection, so we're trying to play inside out, and we can put it in there from time to time, attacking the shot block, and we're trying to do that as well.
Almost half your points have come at the free throw line. What has been your message to the team about fouls?
That's the deal. We're too jumpy right now. Just stay down and play without fouling.
Hey folks, I'm back. Are you still looking for that stupid thing? Oh.
Mom? Wow.
And we'll check both for free.
Yes. Fix Finder, the most complete free warning light report backed by technician verified fixes. Just 3 words tell you everything you need to know.
They tell you why we employ more than 2,000 workers at our factory in Virginia Beach. And why over 10,000 local steel dealers are putting battery power.
Alright, finally shut up. Ugh. Who hates commercials? I do. Hey, none of that shit. Only been live for 24 minutes and counting. If you guys haven't, hang on. Halftime lead. All state halftime.
Texas trying to start this game. Some unexpected scores stepping up in his absence. Yeah, Dylan DeSouza certainly capable of scoring inside. He's got 8, has not missed a shot yet, but Arterio Morris, the freshman, kind of a mercurial player, hot and cold, really has given him a lift too. Watch Dylan DeSouza. The Vanderbilt transfer was injured last year, just starting to get his athleticism back, and now as a senior, having a really good season and also a good game today. He's a local kid from Pflugerville, Texas, right up the road from Austin. Good to see him play well. 8 points for DeSouza at the half, 10 for Morris. Oklahoma State shooting just 33% from the field. In the first half, only 1 made 3. That's going to have to change here at the half. Earlier today, we saw Kansas begin defense in its Big 12 championship without their head coach, Bill Self, who was hospitalized earlier. The school is calling it a standard procedure. He'll miss the remainder of this tournament. Certainly, we wish our very best to Coach Self. Brad, his team sparkled today. Why do they look as good as they did without Self? Because he's their coach, and he's had this team all year. And the best compliment you could ever give a coach is that when he's not there, they play the same way. Now, keep in mind, Norm Roberts has been with Bill Self since 1995, except for a period of time that he was coaching at St. John's. But this team is locked in. They were locked in today, beat a good West Virginia team. And I don't mean this as a disrespect to any of their coaches, but DeJuan Harris could coach that team. Now, let's talk about this game, because this was about the toughness of Iowa State. If you saw it on display, these guys they're a great defensive team. They move the ball well, and they were just a better, tougher, more locked-in team today.
Fred, they had 21 offensive rebounds in the game.
That's how they play. TJ Otzelberger has brought a unique toughness to Abe, and they love this team. They're getting better.
It sets up Iowa State, Kansas tomorrow. The Cyclones nearly won in the fog. Did win at Hilton. Where will this game be won tomorrow?
Oh, man, you got to stop Jalen Wilson, the best player in the league. This is a really good defensive team, Iowa State. But here's the key for Kansas. When Jalen Wilson, in the 5 losses in Big 12 play, he averages 28 points a game. When Kansas gets balanced scoring, they are really good. Today they have balance. They need balanced scoring tomorrow.
A lot of balance today in the win over West Virginia. Elsewhere for the second day in a row, A coaching change involving a Hall of Famer. Patrick Ewing is out at Georgetown after 6 seasons. Led the Hoyas to a magical run in the 2021 Big East tournament, but that was the high water mark. The school says it has begun a national search. We come back, and all or nothing ACC tournament begins for North Carolina. Check in on the Heels and the Cavaliers next.
This halftime report is presented by Allstate, reminding you that college basketball season is mayhem.
Papa John's just flipped pizza night on its head. This is the new crispy parm pizza, and it puts toasted Parmesan where it's never been before, on the fire. Introducing the crispy parm pizza, only from Papa John's.
Experience the capability of a complete line of SUVs. The invitation to Lexus sales event.
Are we still on for 3? When your team needs more space to work and eat, Carl, is that mackerel?
No, it's a trout.
It matters where you stay.
Fish tacos?
Carl.
Hilton for the stay.
This is Fast Twitch, a new energy drink from Gatorade. Electrolytes and zero sugar. Start Fast Twitch, a new energy drink from Gatorade.
I have moderate to severe Crohn's disease. Now there's Skyrizi. Significant symptom relief with Skyrizi, including less abdominal pain and fewer bowel movements at 4 weeks. Skyrizi is the first and only IL-23 inhibitor for Crohn's that can deliver both clinical remission and endoscopic improvement. The majority of people on Skyrizi achieve long-lasting remission at 1 year.
Serious allergic reactions and an increased risk of infections or a lower ability to fight them may occur. Tell your doctor if you have an infection or symptoms had a vaccine or plan to. Liver problems may occur in Crohn's disease.
Ask your gastroenterologist how you can take control of your Crohn's with Skyrizi. A Corona and palm trees.
A Corona and calm seas.
And a bomb breeze.
And our strong knees.
It's Andy. It's Snoop.
And we're eating Guam cheese.
What? Cheese?
Yeah, I don't know. I ran out of rhymes.
This halftime report is presented by Allstate, reminding you that college basketball season is mayhem.
It's Selection Sunday, breaking down both the men's and women's the ACC and women's brackets.
It's going to be a very tough matchup against the Final Four.
Live bracket reaction on SportsCenter at 6, then bracketology and the NCAA Women's Selection Special. All part of Selection Sunday on ESPN.
Not stopping all day Sunday. North Carolina needing to run the table at the ACC tournament. R.J. Davis off to a good start, Brad.
Yeah, they need to win this tournament and continue without Vanderplas out for the year, unfortunately.
Isaac McNeely dialing one up as well. Reese Beekman and company pulling in front, Brad, just before the half.
Yeah, how about Caparo, the youngster from Argentina?
Rolling it down, it's now a 6-point Virginia lead over on ESPN. Penn State, Illinois, Nittany Lions a chance to really lead, no doubt about it. Dancing. Look at Dane Deja.
Yeah, former Baylor Bear. Didn't get much done in Waco, but he is getting it done in Champaign.
Illinois extending its lead right now in the second half. Rutgers solidified its standing earlier in the day today. What does Paul Mulcahy give that team?
Oh, man, he does a little bit of everything. He's just a glue guy personified. Let's call him super glue.
Cam Spencer was a factor as well. Freddie at 18.
Former lacrosse star, getting it done on the hardwood.
And then Kobe Buffkin misfiring Simpson in transition for a Scarlet Knights team that wins for the 19th time this season, 62-50, the final score. Joe Lenardi's last first four. Utah State, a gigantic run with New Mexico on the Mountain West later tonight. And Nevada losing to San Jose State tonight.
And it's a tough one because San Jose is one of the most improved teams in the West.
Arizona State, a gigantic opportunity against USC. That game coming your way 10:30 Eastern on ESPN. Arterio Morris, 10 off the bench. This has been the All-State Halftime Report.
Promises of trust not to be broken, whether spoken with an oath or sealed with a pinky. And after 100 years, we're still taking care of the military community and their families. That's our mission, always. Experience the innovation of electrification at the Invitation to Lexus sales event. Champion is the calling that leaves it all on the court. What do you say we end this hug? You know how to turn them into the Lakers and sneak a few other teams. It's an absolute joy.
Now you're playing at the team.
Champions, rated PG-13.
You'll always remember buying your first car. But the things that last a lifetime, like happiness, love, and confidence, you can't buy those, but you can invest in them. At T. Rowe Price, our strategic investing approach can help you build the future you imagine.
Have an H&R Block Tax Pro do your taxes online, and tax season feels just as good as all those other seasons, like wedding season.
I W-2 you.
Taxes.
File from anywhere with the expertise of H&R Block Tax Pro.
Nothing scary about Energizer Ultimate Lithium, the #1 longest lasting AA battery.
Why are you so upset?
You know, I am upset. We're fighting. And you're Irish. Notre Dame fighting Irish people up an upset. Wow, a real live Azure hooded Blue Jay. As in, Creighton Blue Jays. Creighton flies through the early rounds.
I had this patient. His cancer treatment had him in the hospital for a while. One day, he was telling me about his grandson and how a big night was coming up for him. So we arranged to make it a big night for my patient too. I sometimes wonder if I'm doing all I can. Then I help make a moment like this possible. And I know I am.
When you get hurt in a car wreck, who do you think of?
You think of Mike.
I've got this. Everybody knows that Mike is the car wreck guy.
Mike's got this.
No one ever thinks of me an attorney until they do. When that day comes, I want you to think of my law firm.
After my car wreck, the first thing I thought was, Mike's got this, and his team got me $250,000.
Car wreck? Think of Mike. If you've ever had a car wreck, call me. I've got this.
Call 816-888-7500.
You're watching ESPN's Champ Week, presented by Principal. This is the Big 12. Phillips 66 Men's Championship. And we are set for second half action in the third quarterfinal. It's the 2-seed Texas with a 35-26 lead over 7-seed Oklahoma State. Courtside, back alongside Chris Patton. I'm Rich Holmberg. Chris Button standing by as well. So what do you make of the first half? It feels like an Oklahoma State kind of a half, and yet Texas has a 9-point lead.
Yeah, offense was hard to come by. Marcus Carr's 1 of 6, and Texas playing without Timmy Allen. I thought Dylan DeSue and Arterio Morris did that Texas offense. DeSue really around the rim. I thought he, more than just making baskets, I thought he sent kind of a message. You know, went after Musa Cisse, had some hard finishes, and then Arterio Morris. Turnovers to points and then threes. Those two guys, Morris and DeSue, combined for 18 in that first half. It jump-started some offense for Texas. Here's Chris Button with more.
Yeah, Mike Boynton telling his team at halftime, we're playing with the pace that we want, but we got to get to the rim with more force and conviction. We've been playing an ugly game, and we kind of need to play an ugly game in order to win. We have to be able to make layups.
Yeah, Chris
Florida's, to your point, 7 for 21 from the field. Oklahoma State, they did most of their damage at the free throw line. They were 2 for 15 from the strike. And turnovers became an issue at the end of that half. Right? Off the mark. And that was the other thing. You know, you can be a great half-court defensive team, but I thought the turnovers leading to runouts also ignited Texas and their offense. There's another number that Longhorn fans will want. Texas is 16-0 when they lead at halftime. He loves that shot too. He's so good. When the defender goes over, his feet are set. He is so good at that three-point shot.
Rejected.
Bryce Thompson along. He hasn't found
38-26 in this game.
Dylan DeSouza won and Bryce Thompson's won. Only one of those ones ends up on the ground. It is Bryce Thompson, his second foul. Bryce in the starting lineup because no Timmy Allen. Lead is now the largest of the night for the Warriors, 14. This is not well defended and not well communicated. Nice
Yep.
job by Dylan Mitchell for switching his screen. I don't know what Tyreke Smith is doing there. That's kind of the lack of respect that Dylan Mitchell is garnering. You just are unconcerned about him scoring.
We got 2 votes on that poll so far, I think.
Quiet night so far for Bryce Thompson, but it's been a real thumbs up type of a season for him. He stepped into the role of top scorer after Avery Anderson went down.
Man, folks.
52% from the field his last 3 games tonight. He's over 3 from the free throw line.
He's 0 for 3 from the free throw line.
Never heard a season described as a real thumbs up season. Did you make that up on your own? Right on the spot. If you could believe that. High expectations for him coming out of Tulsa. Mitchell.
Huh.
That foul's going to be on Tyreke Smith.
Tyreke Smith. The follow on.
Triggers the inbound.
12. Come on in. Good. Whoa.
He's become a very confident scorer.
Whoa.
Timeout, Mike Boynton. Less than 2.5 to go.
Hey, man.
23-7 in that win over Kansas on Saturday. It's become a very official score. It's going live here tonight. Jabari Rice.
Me too.
Just 3 words tell you everything you need to know. They tell you why we employ more than 2,000 workers at our factory in Virginia Beach, and why over 10,000 local steel dealers are putting battery power in the hands of Americans. Not everyone can say that, but we can. Made in America. Real steel. Find yours. We're bringing big back. It's bigger. It's easier. Big New Yorker from Pizza Hut. Big pizza, bigger deal. Very hungry.
Mom?
Wow. And we'll check them both for free.
Yes. Fix Finder, the most complete free warning light report backed by technician verified fixes.
I was but a child eating crumbs.
Come on in, everybody. Make sure you guys hit that subscribe button.
Adults and have to eat healthy all the time, but fortunately, that can be more sugar added.
In SEC sports, the ifs are non-stop. If you're game day ready, if your team can win on the road, if that three-pointer beats the buzzer, if you love the tradition, the rivalry, the edge of your seat action on and off the court, we're right there with you as the official bank of the SEC. Sorry.
We just can't help the refinish in sports. We just have to raise the
Let's talk money on Monday.
Up another. Make it a double.
Dad, Mom thinks she's at a resort again.
Yeah, she told me.
When you'd rather not resort to a virtual resort,
This is much better in real life.
it matters where you stay.
Looking good, babe.
Hilton for the stay.
Subway keeps upping their game with the Subway Series, an all-star menu of delicious subs like number 4, Supreme Meats, Black Fork, Ham, and Genoa Salami.
You can't stop that much meat. You can only hope to contain it with freshly baked bread.
Try Subway's tastiest menu upgrade yet.
Experience the capability of the complete line of SUVs at the Invitation to Lexus sales event.
What makes this time special? Have you ever seen
Come on in if you're watching the Pete McDivitt Show, everybody.
ESPN's exclusive presentation of college basketball is brought to you by Principal. If you take care of your team, they take care of business. And there are the other purple team coming into the building tonight. It's purple on purple, the K-State Wildcats. Kansas State has been one of the best scorers in college basketball this year. They got 2 guys on the first team, Nick 12. Team, how about Marquise Miles tonight, too, that stars nationally.
And the seat is in town, folks. Come on in. If you are watching the Pete McDivitt Show, unsubscribe from him, subscribe to me here by doing us a favor and clicking the like button down below and
Here in front of us, Texas, Oklahoma State, second seed, and 16
by
lead.
spanking that subscribe button.
Struggling to find the offense. That's been the story all season. They've been able to make up for it with stout defense. Tonight,
Yeah.
tell you what, Tyrese Hunter is shooting the ball better. I think his biggest improvement.
No comment.
He had a reputation last year as being a great defender. He was a very good off-ball defender, good anticipator.
And I
I didn't think he was
deal
great
with
off-ball.
something.
New car replacement pays to
What?
replace it with a new one of the same make and model. Get a whole lot of something with Farmers Policy Perks.
We are farmers. Bum, 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 bum.
Slow.
Mom?
Wow. Looks like you both for free.
Yes. Fix Finder, the most complete free warning light report backed by technician verified fixes.
What a stupid commercial.
These cravings come in different sizes, just like ants. Except you don't eat pants. Sonic under $2 craves. Sonic.
The Venture X card from Capital One gives you premium travel benefits, like 2 times miles on every purchase.
You're always canceling. You're being too loud. Thank you.
Good choice. Your lucky number. Earn 5 times miles on flights.
Going up?
And 10 times miles on hotels through Capital One Travel. Plus, get access to over 1,300 airport
No count.
lounges. And maybe see the one and only Taylor Swift. Capital One, what's in your wallet?
Just 3 words tell you everything you need to know. They tell you why we employ more than 2,000 workers at our factory in Virginia Beach, and why over 10,000 local steel dealers are putting battery power in the hands of Americans. Not everyone can say that. Made in America. Real steel. Find yours. We're bringing big back. It's big. It's easier. Big New Yorker from pizza. Big pizza, bigger deal. Hungry? Very hungry. Experience the exhilaration of the performance line.
We got 3 lights on the board, folks. That is at 8:30. We're just doing pregame and hang out here.
Nutritious food is made with high-quality, natural ingredients to help dogs live full and active lives. Let's grow healthy dogs.
Marcus Carr, number
15:43 left to go.
4 active career assists. He's had a long and successful career. Of course, he hasn't been scoring the ball as fast as he usually does. No, he really hasn't shot it well. And look, teams are obviously gearing defenses around stopping him. You wonder if he's starting to wear down a little bit. He got off to such a tear to start the season. It was really, I thought, carried them. Offense in particular, Rich, coming into the season. He's been really good all year. He's been really terrific in Big 12 play. But like you said, his shot making has not been up to his standard.
43-26, Texas.
He took the opposite of that. He lost 15,000. He's self-proclaimed as his best shape in his lifetime.
Missed the 3.
No red meat, no pasta. That's no fun. Well, there's no question he recommitted. He came in
Yeah,
and
that's a good 15.
was really playing well. And his assistant turnover, he's still obviously very productive. It's just not the scoring numbers we were accustomed to. We touched on him earlier. He's got no assists.
Be right back.
Get the foul on that one. And Texas comes away with it. Let's go way out west, Chris Patova. Take a look at that Pac-12 tournament and how that is shaping up. UCLA, Oregon in the first semifinal, and we are waiting the winners of USC, Arizona State, and Arizona and Stanford. And one team out of that group that jumps out at you if you're an Oklahoma State fan is also the Arizona State Sun Devils, who are fighting for an NCAA tournament. So, it'll be interesting to see if they can get past a very good USC team.
No shit.
How about UCLA? Well, Bill Self told us yesterday he thought UCLA was playing the best of anybody in the country, and now they're without Jalen Clark. Looks like for the remainder of the season. Big loss. Rodney Terry's club of 17 looking to advance to the semifinals.
He's trying to go to the semis.
You can feel confident Continental is the smart choice in tires.
And they handle extremes?
Yep. Tested from the Texas desert to near the Arctic Circle. Really?
Anything for the guy who finds that one pothole?
Yeah. Road hazard coverage has your back.
For real?
Absolutely.
Were they made by like a bajillion engineers?
Well, closer to 100. Continental. Welcome to the smart choice in tires.
Rodney Terry, the recent recipient of the Sporting News National Coach of the Year. Obviously, if you're familiar with the story, Chris Beard was relieved of his duties, and Rodney Terry took over the team 16-7 with him at the helm, and they have a 2 seed in this tournament. And according to Joe Lunardi, Chris Patola, they still could get a #1 seed in the NCAA tournament. Obviously, winning the Big 12 tournament would go a long way towards securing that. I think if they play Kansas in the final of this tournament and they were to beat Kansas, I think the Big 12 was looking at 2-1 seeds. 5 on the clock, noon match clock. And now 3.6 on the shot clock. That's what time remains for Oklahoma State to try and find a bucket, something they haven't done much of tonight. Inbounds. Williams off the mark. Offensive board. It's Tyreke Smith. And it's taken away. To Rice. This one from close range. Good effort by Brock Cunningham, but they get him for the foul, and Tyreke Smith is grabbing his right ankle.
Number 30, Brock Cunningham. First round 3, round 2.
This is having some injury and insult for Mike Wilson's club.
Cunningham, certified Rice.
They got a lot of respect for Tyreke Smith. Just does his job, has an appreciation for his role. Played really, really well last night. Played Laguna for his place. And he gets the ball to
Hey, buddy, who are you? Oh, yeah. Silly thing.
We saw for most of this season. First 2 for Moon. Now he grabs the rebound. Working out to Sue. Came up empty that time. Dawkins. These are most coaches tell the guys, just don't get everything you get. Here's Bishop. And a foul on the floor. But this is the Caleb with a little stank on him. A little stank on this one right here. Let Dylan DeSue know you're there. Knock him off his spot. Clear some space. Yeah, that's the Caleb Boone that we've seen throughout the year. Of course, came to Oklahoma State with his fifth brother, Tom, who's now playing for Pacific after 14 games for Pacific.
Yeah, don't forget to go over to that second channel what you did. Third channel.
Been apart, and it was really difficult for the brothers. Caleb, even told me, I was crying on the phone to him so much that Mike Boyne had to come and step in and say, Caleb, this is your time to grow, that you don't have to be able to
I
be
got
there
one
and help
just
take care of
specific
your
to
brother.
Disney
This is a
news
chance for
and
you to
much.
grow up as a man.
One
And it was that point with that
dedicated
conversation
just
with
to
Coach where he
sports.
realized, hey, I
One
can take this time where
dedicated
I'm just
just
responsible for
for
myself, grow my game,
educational
who I
purposes
am
and
without my brother. So I would be there
sports.
tomorrow if they're able to do this.
And Bruno knocks down the first one. You spent some time already playing with your brother. What was that like?
Yeah, it's a special bond. There are things that you can communicate to your sibling that you wish you could communicate to all teammates, but I think it galvanizes a team. That's where the injury to Musa Cisse.
Yeah.
Start the year.
Only one problem.
Cisse at the 5 and Boone at the 4, which was a change for Boone. He started the 5 most of his time here. Cisse stayed healthy.
Good 3 of the night for Texas.
Thompson can't answer. Howard's here in Morris. The first half for Nashville. Christian Bishop. Newton. String together buckets for the first time in a long time. After the off the mark, good hustle by Bryce Thompson and a foul on Christian Bishop. Tyrese Three threes in his game tonight. 3 of 4. A guy who's really caught fire and played from deep. Rich Hollenberg.
There's never been a better time to get away with a great deal on the Hyundai you've always wanted.
Yeah, I totally agree.
With America's best warranty and up to 3 years complimentary maintenance. It's your journey on every mile at the Hyundai Getaway Sales Day. Now's the time to get in and get away. Get 0% APR, 0 payments for 90 days, and $500 bonus cash on select vehicles. Now, during the Hyundai Getaway Sales Event.
You see Wendy's Square Hamburger, you know you're getting the best. That's why Reggie Miller is celebrating our every move.
Boom, baby! There's the beef! You ain't getting this next door.
Reggie says celebrating Wendy's hamburgers is a team effort.
Okay.
And he's right.
In the building.
Sorry, Reg.
You like it.
When you want the best hamburger, choose Wendy's AC. A Corona and palm tree.
I got no comment.
Corona and calm seas.
And a bomb blue.
And our strong meat.
It's Andy. It's Snoop.
And we're eating Guam cheese.
Guam cheese.
Yeah, I don't know. We're gonna
Guam cheese?
Now ADT professionally installs Google Nest products. So your home is safe and smart. You can check in on your home. This is manage your system from virtually anywhere. And get intelligent alerts, like when a package has arrived. When the most trusted name in home security adds the intelligence of Google, you have a home with no worries. Brought to you by ADT.
No comment on that statement. If you haven't already considered subscribing, go ahead and smack that like button. We always like to meet new people here. We are currently up to 63 subscribers. Our goal is 66 subscribers. Can we get that goal today? Folks, I know we can get it. I just need more people in here to help me out. It's not like a football game or anything. I'm doing that Friday night show. Kansas State and TCU coming up next on this Shady Lane Homes YouTube channel. Longhorns, Oklahoma State, 46-30. Big 12 championship game. Live right here on this channel. So come on in.
For his last 22 from three-point range, is shooting at a positive clip again tonight, noted before. With 11 minutes to go, that's what stands between Texas and the date in the semifinals with either Kansas State or TCU. And a quick foul on the freshman Keon Williams. Now Texas will be shooting 1-1 for the remainder of this contest until they get to the double B's. In other words, they're going to be at the foul line a lot over the next 11 or the rest of the night. After missing his first 2 free throws tonight, has made his last 3. Dylan Mitchell on, Christian Bishop off for Rodney Terry. First all Big 12 first team player for Texas since Isaiah Taylor 7 years ago. Like he's playing for a team that's up 18 right now. Around and another wrap around. Cisse just kind of throws it up against the rim. There's fresh 20 for the Bullets without the forward. Cisse another offensive rebound. And John Michael hits a three. Cisse doing work, a lot of dribbling. Possession, couple possessions there that didn't really go anywhere, but you get the work from Cisse leading to the 3. Sue can't answer from close range. 2 tops. Yeah, that's where we talked about Cisse's shot blocking. It's his rebounding as well, particularly the offensive end. He's buying extra possessions, and John Michael Wright, a guy that we haven't said his name much tonight. And it's kind of an offense, Rich, that needs the collective. You know, they need Thompson to score. They need Wright. They need Asbury making shots. You just haven't gotten it done. Sue in double digits with 10 now. He's got 11 rebounds to go along with that. His 13th double-double of his career. In the grill of Caleb Asbury, with a smile on his face, no less. Cisse couldn't get it to go. Swallowed up by Longhorn's team. Thompson way off.
pass through. And Cisse is doing work. He is the one keeping these possessions alive and giving these guards a lot of opportunities at the rim. Still a lot of time left coming up on the next round, but you have to wonder where the points are going to come from if you're Oklahoma State. And Marcus Carr whistled for the foul. We've got you covered on Selection Sunday. It's right around the corner. It all starts at noon Eastern on ESPN with college basketball live throughout the day at 6. Reese and the guys look at the men's field of 68. The brackets are announced, followed by bracketology. Breakdown for each region. Then at 8 Eastern, the women's field is revealed with continuing coverage on ESPN at 9. And then at 10 o'clock, even more coverage of both brackets. Everything is streaming on the ESPN app. Big win for Rutgers today. They needed that. A team that has really struggled down the stretch here.
Oh, yeah.
After they lost the walk back.
8:45
State. Big win over Michigan today. A tough loss. Probably not.
35
Michigan out of the game.
Wait, two and out. That's good. Back to the ball. Oklahoma. Oklahoma has one timeout.
He never stops moving.
Yeah. Go up, two. Okay.
You just can't
Go from closer to our game.
Just tough shots.
Go up, two. No good, no joy on that one.
He just looks like a deer.
Just joining us. Just could have hit that side button.
He just plays so hard.
3-point, no good.
Just a little surprised to get that ball that time. Chris Button, the Challengers on hand. This is the third of the quarterfinals here at the NFL Championship in Kansas City. Coming up after this, stick and stay because we have Kansas State and TCU. We're expecting a marker. Yes, we are. Take the shoot.
And the shoot.
Newton. Air ball.
Air ball. This is Phillips 66. Big 12 quarterfinal.
Terry wants to talk it over. 6:18 to go. Don't go anywhere.
Time up.
Please.
Next.
15-point lead for Texas.
15-point lead for Texas.
You're never responsible for unauthorized purchases on your Discover card.
It's the Carl's Jr. and Hardy's Happy Star. And the famous Star Burger. And the Superstar Burger. So many stars. My Rewards membership exclusive offers from the College Community Holidays app. What does it mean to change the game?
I think.
What happens then?
When I'm not selling hot dogs, I invest in a fund that advances innovations like robotics.
Fresh, warm hot dogs straight out of my torso. One for you, one for you. Oh, you're a messy one. Cool, right?
Anyone can become an agent of innovation with Invesco QQQ, a fund that gives you access to NASDAQ 100 innovations.
Hot dogs. Fresh, warm hot dogs.
Before investing, carefully read and consider fund investment objectives, risk, charges, expenses, and more in prospectus at Invesco.com.
I got no comment for that.
Where the windows are always Pella. Pella's fiberglass is the strongest material for windows and patio doors. The fiberglass frame is even scratch and dent resistant. Pella Windows.
See the replacement windows by Pella now.
Michael Leach here with your studio update. Championship week in full effect across the ESPN family of networks. Over at ESPN, must-win situation for North Carolina against Virginia there in the ACC. Arkansas taking on Auburn, the SEC network down there in Nashville. Tulsa, Wichita State in the American. And how about a break from basketball if you want to do that right now? The best team in any sport right now, the Bruins taking on Oilers on ESPN+. But Rich, Chris, I want you guys to know the only game I'm really watching is yours.
We do appreciate that, Michael Leeds. And listen, basketball fans know just from watching it, this has been a tough watch, but it does show you just how staunch these defenses are in the Big 12. And speaking of good defenses, TCU's coming up against Kansas State, and both of those teams play good defense.
They can also score. Yes, those are two good teams. Certainly teams that will make a Sweet 16 and potentially beyond. And obviously getting Mike Miles back has been a huge, huge difference maker for TCU. Do you believe Michael?
Yes. And he's stuck in the studio. He has multiple monitors going. One of our game is on one of those monitors.
Hey, Glenn. Hey,
So
Glenn.
let's talk big picture, Chris. Out of the projected field right now, do you think maybe could rise up and surprise some people that a school that maybe nobody's talking that much about? Some of these mid-major teams, like Oral Roberts, who has been in the tournament, they have DNA there. All those done an unbelievable job with that team this year and that program. Charleston, Pat Kelsey's program. These are teams, Rich, that are old. They have NCAA tournament DNA. Colgate winning the Patriot League. They shoot a lot of threes. Third straight NCAA tournament for them. These are the kind of teams that if you're looking for upsets early, they're going for three. And would you believe it? That's his second three-pointer made all season.
No comment.
But how about the coaching tree of Scott Drew? Reading something earlier today that obviously Texas Tech has a vacancy now, and Grant McCaslin at North Texas, who was an assistant for Scott Drew when they won that national championship, or was leading, the assistant leading up to that national championship. Scott Drew sent him a ring, actually, when he was the head coach at North Texas, just for all the work he had done for Scott as an assistant. But of course, Paul Mills, part of the Scott Drew tree. He's got quite the coaching tree going.
Yeah. I don't know this for sure, so I apologize for not having my facts 100%, but
You would have to assume Paul Mills was the coach of the year in the Southern Conference, no question. And Jerome Talley, the coach of the year in the Big 12. Both of them. Assistant coaches at Baylor at one point or another. You can make the case. You talked about Brandon Castle. You can make the case that he was deserving, except that's the man at FAU. Had a terrific year, too. When it was for Texas Tech's vacancy, Castle and Mills are rumored to be the front runners. You have Scott obviously in the league, and then two of his former assistants as head coaches.
He hated it when Jerome Tang said Kansas State job. Imagine if that happens.
Well, that's the thing with Jerome Tang. One of the reasons Jerome Tang has been so good this year is he was an assistant for 19 years. And it wasn't like he didn't have offers. He was waiting for the right place, but he was using that time to learn what it meant to be a head coach. I mean, it just, there's something to be said for biding your time and paying your dues. Everybody wants that head coaching job so quickly, and I think Jerome Tang went about it the right way.
There are dudes who can give a press conference, and there are dudes who can win basketball games. Jerome Tang's stuff, I love what he said when he first took that job. He said, I'm not here to rebuild, I'm here to elevate. Which is great words. Wildcats coming up after the conclusion of this game against TCU. They will advance to the semifinals. The Texas Longhorns. Shot clock, blocked by Phillips.
Offensive foul.
He's as fierce a competitor as this league has. I was talking to Bob Donowall before their TCU game that you and I had. And he was kind of the point man in getting Jamari from New Mexico State to Texas. And he was talking to him. He said, look, we're not recruiting you to be a starter. We're going to bring you off the bench. And Jamari said, that's fine. I want to win. And if you want to win like I do, you're going to have me in at the ends of games.
He's down to Caleb Boone again. Oh, he's earned it. I mean, for a jump strike, he's earned it. And he, him coming off the bench, I know he's starting tonight. Caleb Boone with the dunk. Jamar Rice has been one of the main reasons that Texas's bench has been so good this year. I know you said this before. The bench and the depth of the Texas Longhorns is a big reason for the Cowboys. And there's some life left in them pokes. .347 to go. And just the 10-point Texas lead now. ESPN's exclusive presentation of college basketball is brought to you by Phillips 66, proud sponsor of Big 12 basketball.
Who's gonna hold you back? Nobody!
I always wanted to be a teacher. It was just something that came natural to me.
I knew I wanted to be a teacher when I was a middle schooler, and now I'm a PE teacher here at my old middle school.
Anytime I have a need in my classroom or something that I know my kids need it, I will find a way to get it for them.
It looks like this because we were built into the old Crossroads Mall. I definitely want my kids to have the PE classes that they deserve.
Just having people in the community that care about what's going on in classrooms, that means the most.
The Venture X card from Capital One gives you premium travel benefits, like 2 times miles on every purchase.
You're always canceling. You're being too loud. Thank you.
Good choice. Lucky number. Earn 5 times miles on flights. Going up. And 10 times miles on hotels through Capital One Travel. Plus, get access to over 1,300 airport lounges. And maybe see the one and only Taylor Swift. Capital One, what's in your wallet?
I have moderate to severe Crohn's disease. Now there's Skyrizi. Insignificant symptom relief with Skyrizi, including less abdominal pain and fewer bowel movements at 4 weeks. Skyrizi is the first and only IL-23 inhibitor for Crohn's that can deliver both clinical remission and endoscopic improvement. The majority of people on Skyrizi achieve long-lasting remission at 1 year.
Serious allergic reactions and an increased risk of infections or a lower ability to fight them may occur. Tell your doctor if you have an infection or symptoms and a vaccine are planned to. Liver problems may occur in Crohn's disease.
Ask your gastroenterologist and you can take control of your pain with Skyrizi. Can help you save.
Be right back. Hey folks, our game is coming up here shortly. I just gotta wait for them.
Over the course of the season, he had a major injury 2 years ago at Vanderbilt. His athleticism kind of disappeared.
I'll be right back.
He's come back all season, but he's a very cerebral, low-post player. And remember, he had a double-double. Was also part of 5 guys who went to Texas. The Texas team who tonight Marcus Clark shoots just 2 of 10 from the field. They didn't exactly have a tremendous offensive performance. Texas enough defensively to hold up Oklahoma State, and we will be joined by Dylan DeSue here momentarily here on the court in Kansas City. Meantime, we started the day with a dynamite doubleheader in the afternoon session. Kansas beginning defense of its Big 12 title with a complete showing, Fred, offensively against West Virginia with Norm Roberts coaching the team in place of Bill Self.
Yeah, if you really didn't miss Bill Self, that's a compliment to him because his team is a reflection of Bill Self. And they got the great performance for the player of the year. Jalen Wilson, Juwan Harris, Bill Self calls the most underrated player in college basketball. And how about this catch by KJ Adams, the sophomore down, unbelievable pass of Juwan Harris.
78-61, Kansas moving on here in the quarterfinal win, the defending champions, looking every bit the part. We learned earlier tonight Kansas will have to defend its Big 12 title without Bill Self the rest of the way. He was hospitalized last night for what doctors are calling a normal procedure. They did not go into that any further. Fred, how was Kansas able to play that well without their head coach?
Because their head coach was really there in spirit. Bill Self, this is his team. They've had every practice this year with him. The assistant coaches have been with him a long time. And certainly the players understand what Bill Self means to this team. The best compliment you can give a coach is to say, when he's not there, they'll still play like he is there. And today we saw that. And I said this a couple times to you and on the air. Norm Roberts and Bill Self go back to 1995 at ORU, Oral Roberts. And Norm would probably agree with this. He and the whole staff could have not been there today, and Juwan Harris and Jalen Wilson would have probably coached the team. Maybe not quite as well as the Hall of Fame coach, but it's a credit to Bill Self. They played like a Bill Self team.
There's no word yet about Bill Self's availability for the NCAA tournament, but the good news is doctors who expect a full recovery wish the very best to Bill Self. Meantime, Iowa State Baylor started the day here in Kansas City. 2 heavyweights colliding in this one. How about the job, friend? The Cyclones did on the offensive glass.
Well, they are a top hard-nosed team. We can say that about a lot of teams in this league. But DJ Otzelberger in 2 years has built a team with that toughness on both ends, and particularly the offensive glass. And they pumped Baylor in the mouth today. Baylor did not respond. They are 3-0 against the Bears this season. That says a lot about the Cyclones.
Won both games during the regular season by 15 points, and again, an impressive win, 78-72 earlier today. Sets up Kansas, Iowa State, Fred, in the semifinals tomorrow, 7 o'clock Eastern, with Texas awaiting the winner of our next game, Kansas State and TCU. Colossal game in Greensboro for North Carolina tonight. NCAA Tournament Live is on the line against Virginia. Dayton Shedrick, Armand Franklin, just a bit too much.
Yeah, they have a lot of weapons. They're playing without Ben Vanderplas for the rest of the tournament. McNeely was making shots. It was a really impressive performance. Good effort by R.J. Davis to keep Carolina back in this game. But and he really did try to, but that shot maybe a little ill-advised. Virginia holds on, and it probably means more than likely, if not definitely, Carolina's headed to the NIT.
In the Big Ten, Penn State and Illinois. Nittany Lions a chance to really lead, no doubt, in this one. How about Dave Danger?
Well, he's a former Baylor Bear who has really made his mark in Champaign this year.
Seth Lundy the layup for a Penn State team. They had that dramatic win in the regular season finale, dealing with Danger down low and one. Under 2 minutes to go. Big three for Andrew Funk.
I'll tell you, I love this Penn State team and the job that Micah Shrewsbury has done this season.
Michigan likely needed a big run in Chicago. It didn't happen. Rutgers Fran got a big game from Cam Spencer, not to mention Paul Mulcahy.
Oh, yeah, Paul Mulcahy, one of my favorite players. Caleb McConnell, a great defender. You talk about toughness, we see it in the Big 12. Steve Pikiell's team has toughness, and they showed it today as they advanced.
It's a Rutgers team who kind of wobbled down the stretch of the regular season. That can happen in the Big Ten. I don't know too many teams that don't want to see this team in the NCAA tournament, and they are headed there after the 62-50 win over Michigan. Nevada started the day on the bubble despite 4 quad 1 and quad 2 wins, taking on San Jose State, and you love the season the Spartans have had.
Well, Tim Miles is a great basketball coach. He took over a reclamation project. They've got their 20th win today, and that is a very tough, Kevin, as you know, Mountain West League this year.
Omari Moore would make a three-pointer in overtime to seal the deal, and San Jose State knocks off Nevada 81-77. The Spartans get to 20 wins on the season. In the Pac-12, Oregon and Washington State, a Ducks game that made noise early on, likely has to run the table here in the Pac-12. It's about the efforts of N'Faly Dante on the glass.
He's a big guy. He's healthy this year and a dominant player. Kudos to Washington State, who have really been hot down the stretch. Really gave this team a lift, but the big fella, Dante, is a low threat.
Right, he was down on that play, but was able to take part in the post-game handshakes, which of course is a good sign. And Oregon is moving on in the Pac-12. Oklahoma State, at the moment, Joe Lunardi's last team in the tournament, despite the loss here moments ago. Arizona State, an opportunity tonight against USC. The Sun Devils will take on the Trojans 10:30 Eastern on ESPN with an opportunity to solidify their standing now in the NCAA tournament. And again, Rutgers helping its cause. Utah State in action later tonight with a chance to help their cause. The Aggies, a team, metrics in a major way favor that team. Colorado and UCLA earlier today, a Bruins team that'll go the rest of the way, Fran, without Jalen Clark.
Yeah, he's a big loss, but this is a team with a veteran experience. Obviously, this guy, Jaime Jaquez, Tiger Campbell, they still have enough. They will miss Clark, but I love the way Amari Bailey's been playing lately. The freshman was outstanding. And when you have Tiger Campbell out there, he's just a great coach on the floor for Mick Cronin.
Incredible veteran leadership on a deep and senior-laden UCLA team who advances despite getting Colorado's best punch 80-69 the final. The Bruins will take on Oregon tomorrow in the Pac-12 semifinals. Arizona, Stanford, USC, Arizona State still to come tonight. The game we just had here in Kansas City, Oklahoma State and Texas. Wasn't an offensive showcase, but we are off the bench.
Yeah, hey, 5 guys in double figures. You cannot argue with that. And I know the Longhorns were really happy to see freshman Morris step up. Of course, Jabari Rice, man, what a player he's been this year for this Longhorn team. Perfect addition. Transfer from New Mexico State. Looks like he's been playing on the 40 acres for 4 years.
Tyrese Hunter, a big-time 3 and a 60-47 win over Oklahoma State. The one guy we didn't see in the highlight is the guy who's joining us on set. He had a big...
Be right back. In 30. Be right back. Still waiting for all game.
The Dogs hang on. 69-68 in overtime. Friend Nick Smith Jr. is back at full strength. Arkansas could be very dangerous.
I saw Nick Smith Jr. play against Texas in a charity game. He is a scoring machine, and he comes back, obviously, at the right time of the season for Eric Muscle.
No Liam Robbins tonight, by the way, but Vanderbilt does have some cardiac comebacks in them on the year. In the Big 12, K-State TCU closing out our night. No Eddie Lampkin for the Frogs. We'll touch on that in just a moment. It's a big loss in the middle. Jerome Tang was the Big 12 Coach of the Year. Here's the K-State head coach, wired up.
Go. Fellas, this is not it. This is not. Go back here. Go back here. We gotta get a stop. We gotta get a score, a stop, and a score. Ready? And finish. Do it again. Dave, I need more energy to what's there. Somebody got to box out Todd, and somebody got to box out Dave. Once we take away the action, and then they go to their ball screen, then they stop. Yes. You know what helps in this? If you zip the pass. Here we go. We got 5 push-ups. 10 push-ups. 2 things. Get up shot, play with energy. Nobody can do it. Together.
Brandon John Jerome Tang has done in year one, has been magnificent at Kansas State, and one of the major reasons why is Keontae Johnson. A lot of folks around college basketball know his story. He's gone from being a great story to an all Big 12 performer.
Now remember, he was the preseason SEC Player of the Year before he had his heart scared. But since he's been back, best way to put it is he's a pro. He's an NBA player, NBA talent, and he has been dominant. An All-American, and a big reason why Kansas State has made this huge jump to draw Tang's first season.
It's a Kansas State team that's set to take on TCU next year. As Fred talked about the timeline here, suffered the medical emergency back in 2020, transferred from Florida. There was a lot of speculation as to whether or not he would continue his basketball career. But he's done that, and then some. He's been magnificent for Kansas State this season, as has Marquise Noel. Brad, he led the Big 12 in assists, also went for 17 a game. Where is he most dangerous?
Oh, he can. He's a great playmaker, but he's got deep range. I have an affinity for short guys from New York City, okay? and I just love his. You know what I love about him? His joy for the game.
7 minutes,
with
folks.
A joy that is infectious, and he's really talented. You're talking about a guy that's listed at 5'8". He can shoot the three. He can pass it. He's a pest on defense. He did some amazing things this year. Put up 36 and 14 at Baylor early in the year. This team went on the road in early January when nobody was talking about them, Kevin. They won at Texas, by the way, scoring 117. And then they went to Waco 4 days later and beat Baylor in Waco. That gave this team incredible confidence. They have 2 All-Americans on one team. That's how good both of these guys are.
Magnificent here in that backcourt for Kansas State. Speaking of magnificent, Mike Miles Jr. was the Big 12 preseason Player of the Year. He might have been the Player of the Year if not for that knee injury he suffered midway through the year. Brad, he's a guy that can flat out dominate.
It's so great to see him back. Losing him for 6 games, the best way to analogize it is it's like losing Pat Mahomes. He's the quarterback of his team. He's the swag. He's the confidence. And when they were going through that streak, my friends around the country would say, "What's wrong with TCU?" I say, "Relax. When Mike comes back, everything will be fine." He is back.
And a big reason why Emmanuel Miller has given this team a tremendous lift up front as well. What must you give TCU tonight?
Well, Emmanuel Miller is not only a scorer from inside and out, but he's a great rebounder, and he provides the kind of toughness that you would expect from a Jamie Dixon.
2011 9-9 in conference
On our show.
for TCU. Kansas State, or AKA K-State, is 11-7 in conference, 23-8 overall.
Two teams split their regular season meetings. Mike Miles did not play in the second game in early February. He's in the lineup tonight in Kansas City. Tip-off is coming up next.
Tip-off coming up next.
Childproofing is hard. So we need one thing simple. Duracell lithium point batteries. They're the only ones with a bitter coating to help discourage swallowing.
At Domino's, we put all the best things on pizza and put them on our new crispy loaded tots. Melty cheese.
I can't believe I've been over 2 hours live.
Mouth-watering toppings. Potato, potato. Try our new crispy loaded tots with your favorite pizza. Only at Domino's.
If you guys are new here, like, comment, subscribe.
Miller Lite has more taste and only 1 more calorie than Michelob Ultra.
Introducing Astapro Allergy. Now available without a prescription, Astapro is the first and only 24-hour steroid-free spray. While Flonase takes hours, Astapro starts working in 30 minutes. So you can Astapro and go.
At Ace, your backyard is right in our backyard. So when you need to feed your grass, remove the weeds, or wrangle those leaves, go to the best place that delivers on top brands like Ego, Toro, and Steel. No warehouse store can match the convenience of your locally owned neighborhood Ace. So stop on by. You can also order online for curbside pickup or get what you need delivered today. Around the block, what you need in stock, with service so good it's guaranteed.
Ace is the place with the helpful hardware, folks.
And squish. And squish. Okay, good. Keep squishing. Fingers relax. And squish. Great. Thank you. Good job.
Switch the rainbow. Taste the rainbow.
Champions is the most winning comedy of the season.
That's all a woman can ask for.
You are singing my praises.
Champions is an absolute crowd pleaser. Laugh out loud funny. The feel-good movie of the year. Champions, rated PG-13.
Jet Week, presented by Principal, rolls on in Kansas City. Home of the Super Bowl champion Kansas City Chiefs, and another champion will be crowned here soon from this basketball's best conference.
Look at the Big 12, the best league in the country this year.
This year's Big 12 is as strong as any conference we've ever seen.
This is the Big 12 championship, presented by Phillips 66. And we are down to the quarterfinal, and a day of wall-to-wall basketball here in KC. The nightcap, number 3 seed Kansas State and number 6 seed TCU. You're watching the Big 12 on ESPN. Earlier tonight in the third quarterfinal, Texas made their way into the semis with a 13-point win over Oklahoma State. 5 more in double figures led by Jabari Rice. With Dylan DeSue had a double-double his first of the season with 11 points and 11 rebounds. So that leaves one semifinal ticket yet to be punched. Earlier, Iowa State advanced past Pittsburgh, and top seed Kansas got past West Virginia. So it's the Cyclones and the Jayhawks joining the Longhorns in the semifinals. And with that, we welcome you inside the T-Mobile Center alongside Chris Patola. I'm Rich Hollenberg. Great atmosphere and a preponderance of purple between the Horned Frogs and the Wildcats in this one. When you talk about Kansas State, Chris, you talk about arguably the biggest and most pleasant surprise in all of college basketball.
They are, and it starts with coaching. Coaching matters, and they got the right guy. Jerome Tang, the coach of the year in this league. He's got an explosive offense. He's got a top 15 defensive team. What a job he's done. Building a lot of new faces to this roster.
With more on Jerome Tang, here's Chris Cobb.
I'm back.
But he also needed chemistry, so he wanted guys that had been through adversity, that would sacrifice for each other, and also play with joy, because that's how he leads this team. And we want to know the alarm that he's woken up to for the last 20 years. Chris Patola, you're going to love this. One shot same moment that they play at the end of the national championship every year.
Thank you, Chris. They actually played that at their practice yesterday here in Kansas City. Well, we talk about Kansas State. Now we focus on TCU. They've been in the top 25 most of the season. Some turmoil coming into Kansas City. Big man Eddie Lefkin no longer with the team. But Chris, they do have a singular talent at Mike Miles, and that's the guy they needed back. He is as good an individual scorer as there is in the country. He's so dynamic off the bounce. He controls the basketball for them. What a player he is. They reached their ceiling with Mike Miles in their lineup. Officials tonight in this final quarterfinals on service during college chance 4. It's going to be the home rights for the Kansas City Wildcats. They're going to receive in the 6th seed. Our Frogs are wearing their road clothes. These two teams split the regular season series. Both teams winning and winning comfortably on their home floors. We are underway.
Damian Ball has possession of it, TCU. Here we go. Getting set. Foul on Tomlin.
Averaging over 8 assists a game in their last 5, Rich. And what it does is allows Miles to be off the ball a little bit more. A nice little set play to run Miles to that little mid-post area, facing up, have that mismatch against Tomlin.
Missed the first one.
Essentially 5 straight games, the team really struggled with that. They did. They needed his points. I mean, first and foremost, start to that game. You know, he gives him another ball handler. He has a lot of balls to his free throws.
Missed both of them.
Kansas State lineup, and this is a team that basically Jerome Tang cobbled together with 2 returning players, but Keontae Johnson has been a huge story this year. And Desi Sills missed the regular season finale. He's back at the starting line. Yeah, the guy who came off their bench all year, Jerome Tang, telling
At the point.
We need him in the lineup, playing as many minutes as he can give us.
Jump.
Johnson hits the deck, and they're going to whistle Emmanuel Miller for the foul.
Emmanuel Miller for the foul.
Constant for J.D. Dixon in the Horned Frogs starting.
Both teams have 1 foul.
Engine for the Frogs is number 1 in purple.
Miller has 1 foul.
This game today is about the paint. Who can score in the paint?
Who can score in the paint stays Kansas State ball. 0-0, just getting underway. Come on in, everybody. Smack, bang.
Jerome Tang's Wildcats committed 20 turnovers in that first meeting. That was in Fort Worth that they lost. There's Matisse Moore. Much more on him tonight.
Still going the other way. Layup. No good. Going the other way. 2-on-1. We can expect. What's this whistle now?
These two teams play again at the 2 fastest tempos in the Big 12. They are very tough off the turnovers. But how about that? I mean, this is postseason basketball. Those extra effort plays. Give me that. What a play from Desi Sills.
18:49 left to go. Come on in, everybody. Jump ball. Still no score. Thought about the 3. Giving it up. Layup. Nashua Tomlin made the layup. Assisted by Marcus Noel. Still going the other way by K-State. 2-0 K-State. Pull up jumper. Good. By Tomlin. No. Johnson. Excuse me. 4-0. For 3 TCU. missed the three. Chucko made the jumper. 4-2 the score. 17-30 remaining. Drills the three. Gill still made the 3-point jumper. 7-2 your score. 17-minute mark. Pass picked up, going the other way. 3-pointer. And mailed. Going the other way. You don't like basketball? Well, make sure you hit that like button. If you're not going to be here for the second half. Well, if you do like basketball, if you're going someplace, make sure you subscribe, like, and say hello in the chat. Too strong off the glass. K-State slowing it down a little. Nice pass inside the paint, up and good. 9-0. Tom. Next foul, subs are coming in. Gonna stay with TCU.
Jamie Dixon returning to his alma mater 7 years ago. He's got the best win percentage in his last 9 years as a head coach this season with TCU. They changed the call now. It's going to be Kansas State basketball.
Great! Chuck. A new 3-pointer. This place drills it to quiet the K-State fans. Wow. He's 1 for 1 from downtown. 5 points for him already. Dumps it off. Gonna stay K-State basketball. I'll be right back. Anyway.
Sweeping the nation.
So helpful and fast and unlike anything I've ever seen in my entire life.
These words are not natural. They're engineered and carefully investigated.
Taking the country by swarm. The all-new Dodge Hornet.
Slow.
Mom?
Wow. And they'll check them both for free.
Yes.
Fix Finder, the most complete free warning light report backed by technician verified fixes.
All right, everybody, it's 2 of any of these for just $6.
Can you get a Dave single with a 10-piece nug?
Yeah. How about 2 Dave singles for $6? And that's class. Sit down, Toby. Sorry.
Choose wisely. Choose Wendy's 2 for $6.
Up next, Deli Witch from Hot Pockets. Ham and cheese on delicious bread, a must-pack for every parent. We now go to Matt, currently stuffing his face.
Deli Witch from
Hot Pockets!
Awesomely Portable.
Wow, that's really, really ridiculously good tasting. Or was that just Marvel/acting?
Taste for yourself to find out. Zero never tasted so good. Have an H&R Block Tax Pro do your taxes online, and tax season feels just as good as all those other seasons, like wedding season.
I W-2
Taxes.
File from anywhere with the expertise of H&R Block Tax Pro.
Liberty Mutual customizes your car insurance so you only pay for what you need. With the money you save, we tried electric unicycles.
I think I got it.
Doggy paddle, only pay for what you need.
Liberty, 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 liberty. Next, on Behind the Series. That run with the champ was magical. The tender chicken, the peppercorn ranch. I love my rings. I'll cherish that lunch forever. The Southern Series, the greatest moment of all time.
You'll always remember buying your first car. But the things that last a lifetime, like happiness, love, and confidence, you can't buy those, but you can invest in them. At T. Rowe Price, our strategic investing approach can help you build the future you imagine.
We've had a lot of attacks on the road. We just haven't confirmed it. Anything your shot fake, we kind of got a little soft, to be honest with you, all right? We're tough for that, all right? And we've got good stuff. David made some good passes, Mike some good passes, all right? We make good reads, all right? He's a finish.
I love that. This is not a game for the faint of heart. You cannot play this game in a tuxedo tonight. You got to put on your fatigues. And when you bring that ball to the basket, you got to expect resistance. These are two grizzled old teams. I think Jamie Dixon hits it right on the head. You cannot be soft in this game tonight.
Jamie Dixon's got the most production back this season of any power conference school. You can make the argument this is the most anticipated season for TCU basketball in decades. The shot clock, Johnson. Shot clock management.
Those are the kind of plays, the kind of turnarounds in games. I mean, the explosion, how from one end to the other. In the open floor, the quick turnover, just on non-communication between Johnson and Noel.
Marquise Noel, I know they're giving out awards for Big 12 Player of the Year runner-up, but he probably wants that. One flying the ointment for him is the turnover. There's another TCU by the time after they get back to that buckets in the right back in. Shady boxes his way into the paint and gets the lead. He's really good at snaking it in there. And that's the shot he's got to take when he gets into the paint. That high floater. That's a two-pointer for 13. A nice extension of the possession by Jacoby Coles, the guy who has given them such good minutes in the absence of Lampkin. Now a little mismatch with Keevy guarding the left. He's a three-point sniper inside him. 2-point range misses. Goes out of bounds. It will be Kansas State basketball still. I thought that was a too live. Hard to tell because it's that right foot. Hard to tell from that angle. Close, really close. What's he going to run? Tumbles into the TCU bench. They got bailed out there as they call a foul on Jacoby Coles. You get lucky if you can, just stay. Not real good execution on the other out of bounds. And now Suleiman Doumbia Big check in. Just 4 points in 9 Big 12 games. But again, nobody went him, so Jimmy Dixon going deeper into his bench of big men. Sills throws in traffic. 5 on the shot clock. 23 short. Big rebound by Hill. TCU can tie or take the lead with the bucket. Just step by Hill. Lines it up and knocks it down. He's so tough. He gives you what he has, man. There are some rough edges to his game, but you cannot question his toughness. He's so active. Big 12 this year. TCU moves it. We got a tie ball here. That's right. Just slide your feet. Right there.
Well, he just earned himself a pair of socks because when you take a charge for TCU, Jamie Dixon let you pick out of a box back in the locker room of all these fancy socks. Charge socks, that's what you get.
That's pretty good. And Spitall's got a good sock game. Love socks. I want to dip into that box. I don't take charges for them. I rather pay for that. We do also know that they hand out BT equivalent after every game, a big tough frog. Let's see who gets that tonight. Look at Daniel Buck throwing it right off the backside of Desi Sills. There's the big tough frog man award. Created a few years ago. I believe at last check Mike Miles was the leader in the clubhouse this season. No sooner do I say it than we see it. Thanks for making me look smart.
And that's not easy.
No. Appearances. He almost switched on Miles. It's a blood hurry in KC. 11:48 to go. Tie ball game. 13 apiece.
Who's gonna hold me back? I always wanted to be a teacher. Our best.
I knew I wanted to be a teacher when I was a middle schooler, and now I'm a PE teacher here at my old middle school.
Anytime I have a need in my classroom, I will find a way to get it for them. Having people in the community that care about what's going on in classrooms means the most.
And we are undefeated.
Just 3 words tell you everything you need to know. They tell you why we employ more than 2,000 workers at our factory in Virginia Beach, and why over 10,000 local steel dealers are putting battery power in the hands of Americans. Not everyone can say that, but we can. Made in America. Real steel. Find yours.
It's the Carl's Jr. and Hardy's Happy Star. And the famous Star Burger. And the Superstar Burger. So many stars. My rewards members get exclusive offers on the Carl's Jr. and Hardy's app.
Is that thing supposed to be glowing? That's my Mars Magic Lamp. For my Capital One savings account, I get one of the best saving rates in America. So I have some extra cash to bring it home. 3 wishes and choose wisely. I wish I had some wings. How am I supposed to eat these? I wish we had box seats. You lost your wishing privileges. I wish I could watch the game in peace. Should have wished for this first. For your mind reader too.
Why are there 2 extra seats? Are we getting a dog? A Great Dane? 2 Great Danes. I know. trying to fulfill his giant beard. Maybe a dragon. Oh, dragons are boring. Twin sisters. And one is a robot and one is a knight. And I'll be on the side of Octopus.
The Volkswagen Atlas. More room for possibilities.
On the $3 credits have arrived, son. All you need is a crisp $3 bill. But those don't experience, so we made our own. Sonic on the $3 credits.
Sonic. It's this time special. Have you ever seen the title go cold? A nightmare.
I believe that the fan base of Kansas State are as passionate about the university as I am. How do you not run up there? How do you not join in with them and celebrate with them? I don't want this to end because of how much fun it is.
That scene in Manhattan when they beat Kansas was unbelievable. They were asking for the mic, trying to tell their fans, we want you to come out and cheer for us because you love us, not because you hate the opponent. And he has completely changed the atmosphere there in the Little Apple. But it's interesting, when they were looking for a head coach, it was Marquise Noel who sent a text to their athletic director, Dean Taylor. It said, "We need Jerome Tang." Marquise's brother had been looking around at coaches. He noticed that no one ever had a bad thing to say about Jerome Tang. How during huddles, when he was at Baylor with Scott Drew, he would take over the first minute and a half. And he sent a text to Dean Taylor and said, "We want Tang," and they got him. Some people pay for search firms. Marquise Noel is on search firm by you.
Jerome Tang, all he's done is lead these K-State Wildcats to 9 He's marvelous, and larger than that as well. We cannot be surprised when he takes those shots. He has a limited range, and he's making almost 3 threes a game. Newer in the NBA, working on the foul with a couple troops. It's got an entertaining first half already. He's done with 5 points and 3 dimes in his 8-minute play. He got late. They knew he was there. TCU. That's the attention that Marquise Noel draws off the ball screens. Marquise Noel 7 double-doubles this season. So talented. This time they don't feel handled. Here's a new look. Marquise Noel. TCU. Here's that three. How was that wide open? The penetration from Wikipedia, a big part of that. And how about the impact? Desi Sills, all 3 of these blocks on the break. Good touchdown. Once again, catch and shoot. He's got 10. TCU is going to be obviously very aggressive out of ball screens with Noel. They are trapping it and staying with the trap, which means when he gets it out of there, you've got an advantage on the backside. You've got to be able to finish there if you can't guard. You have a numbers advantage.
And Sills is really proud of the energy tonight. He did not play, as you said, Rich, in their season finale at West Virginia. He has been shot out of a cannon, making up lost time in this game. His energy's been great. Certainly his defensive energy made a 3 earlier in this game, and a nice under out of bounds design there. Sills knocks down the first. Big 12 now on ESPN Plus. A must-have for all Big 12 fans. Baseball and softball, 200 games available along the early rounds of the conference tournament. Plus, that's going for over 600 live events in original content. If you're a Big 12 fan, you got to have to sign up for that. To 19, Kansas State lead. Winner faces Texas in the semifinals tomorrow. Takes it a 17 strong afternoon. They can't play Miles in the corner. He never touched the ball. They were able to get it to him. Gets fouled. It's going to go on time. He agreed this first. Deserving of all the preseason praise that he got, Mike Miles Jr., the preseason Big 12 Player of the Year now, a finalist for John Window. And I think the best thing about Mike Miles Jr. came in with a big reputation, had an outstanding freshman season, outstanding fans leaving to go to other schools. The fact that he has stayed the course here, he was brought all the way to TCU. One of the best players in the history of that program, but it's all said and done. We'll see one of the last 8 to give TCU a 1-point lead. Shoot for the Cavs. That's got to go. He does. Looking for a foul, but got no shot clock violation. And he's begging for a call. You're not going to get that in this game. That was well defended. And not getting into the action too late. And so that's why when you come off there, TCU's just switching that. And you're forced to pull up from very, very deep. Top to bottom, this league is so tough defensively, but you can put TCU right up there with the best of them. Miller Hill, rebound, Gasol. That's his specialty. Which is hard to understand why there wasn't. But after bodies fell to the ground, he ended up back to the ground. 7 tuxedos time. Foul on that jump shot. The fans love it. The players love it. This is what you get up for. This is March. We're bringing big back. It's bigger. It's easier. Big New Yorker from Pizza Hut. Big pizza, bigger deal. The hungry, very hungry.
Metro offers MLS season pass.
On us.
What about for existing customers?
Yep.
Every match?
I bet you did it. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Says it on poster.
Plus, get unlimited 5G for $25 now at Metro.
My Ameriprise advisor has helped me navigate uncertain times before. Now is no different. With his advice, I'm confident I'm on track.
The plan we created is for the long term.
No wonder clients rate us 4.9 out of 5 in overall satisfaction. Ameriprise Financial.
Oh, when my Marco's craving hits, it really hits. And with unlimited medium one topping pizzas for $6.99 each, I can cover tonight's cravings and tomorrow's. Nice. Marco's. Pizza lovers, get it.
This feels so right.
ADT systems now feature Google products like the Nest Cam with Floodlight, with intelligent alerts when a person or a familiar face is detected. So you can listen in
Sam.
and even speak up.
Sophie's not here tonight. I can show the video tomorrow. You can keep playing.
Thank you. That'd be great.
Okay.
When the most trusted name in home security adds the intelligence of Google, you have a home with no worries. Brought to you by ADT.
Come on. How is everybody?
I got citizenship in coverage, and I need a lawyer. But what if I can't afford one? Doesn't cost you anything up front to hire us. We only get paid when we win your case. So you can keep your money in your pocket. I didn't need anybody up front to hire Mike's team. My money stayed in my pocket. And they got me $265,000. I'm attorney Mike Squad. If you've been out to Colorado, call me. I've got this.
Call 816-888-7500.
I've always been a difficult neighbor. The fact easily confirmed by the unlucky people around me.
Sorry.
But you don't have to.
Tony doesn't mean you can't get smacked in the face.
You let go of the note.
It has an original work in it.
And not if it's yours.
Michael is here with the studio updates in the ACC top three. Clemson up on NC State.
Clemson is up on NC State 34-38.
On the West Coast Pac-12 action, Steve Woodhouse, Stanford, Arizona.
Remember the last time these two teams played, Stanford won. They had 8 threes. Arizona's got to tighten up the defense.
All right, you guys pick well.
All right, thank you, Michael. Take a look at that Pac-12 tournament bracket way out west. And you'll see that UCLA is certainly the prohibitive favorite, but they were just talking about Arizona Stanford. That Arizona team is a quality team as well. Yeah, one of the biggest teams in the country. Outstanding foot line. Azuolas Tubelis has been a first-team All-American type of player this year.
First half, 7:16 left to go. 23-21 K-State.
Yes. No transfer. O'Bannon gets the first. And 2 for 2 for Chuck O'Bannon, who was a McDonald's All-American 6 years ago. Plays with DeAndre Ayton and Trey Young in that All-Star. There's a three.
Wait, no good. Off the mark. Come on in if you're new. Say hello in the chat. Chop block violation. What the hell is that?
I mean, he comes from half court. He realizes that Egio was in trouble. And really good composure by Egio to just catch it, possess it.
Miami, Ohio, 75, losing to Toledo, 91. Ohio beats Ball State, 90-70. Come on in if you're new here. How is everybody? If you're watching the Team Elise plays, go over and check her out.
And then he goes to Kembe Mutombo. Leslie Sills playing in his 157th career game.
24 years old. See how long J.D. Dixon keeps Mike Miles on the bench. Sills lost the net tackle. BB leads the break.
Ah! Silence for three.
Does not take or make many threes. Sills, these are violent blocks. There's a violence in these blocks. Aaron out the backboard. As Sills goes to the bench.
Thank you, Nick. Back. And on the shot clock. There is the link to her channel tonight.
2 days before school started. For obvious reasons, we know his story. And I mean, what a find, what a take to get him. And we have a timeout on the floor. We'll step aside.
Timeout on the floor.
5:18 to go in the first half.
Dermatologists are the ultimate skin experts. So Dove Men invited them to test the new Advanced Care Body Wash range.
I'm really curious to see how the shea butter component in a cleanser is going to work.
For the shower that contains an active ingredient for acne, this is really quite unique.
With triple action moisturizer, Dove Men Advanced Care starts treating skin issues right in the shower.
It's a very
Yeah, Nightbot. I agree.
control your breakouts.
For my clients with dry skin, I would absolutely recommend this product.
No, I'm just reading a Nightbot question.
Alongside Chris Pasola, Chris Buckner, and Schallenberg on hand. Here's Keontae Johnson's last bucket, and it's easy to forget that he was arguably the biggest story in college basketball this year.
I was talking about it a month ago because to me, the biggest difference between Keontae Johnson and Florida and Kansas State is he's got an edge to him at Kansas State that he didn't have. He was always talented. And I asked him about that. He said, I play every minute like it's my last. I mean, he almost died. He's won the life lottery, and he plays like that. And you get good stuff from Chris Buckner with more on Keontae.
And one of the reasons that he chose Kansas State is because when Jerome was at Baylor, they had been through incidents like this with a couple of players, so they knew that they would have access to medical staff that was available to him had he needed to go through this again. But you talk to the players that were on his team, and they think, sometimes I'm getting tired, and I don't go where I see what this guy has done, and I realize they're not so tired anymore.
The strength coach that they have, I mean, they are just wowed by Keontae Johnson from the day he stepped foot on campus in Manhattan. You were at that game in Tallahassee. He collapsed on the floor virtually.
Incredibly scary, obviously. You never imagined.
No comment on that thing right there.
But you never expected he would come back and play the game of basketball, certainly at the level that he has.
20. No.
Right now, TCU leads
30-27. TCU.
This one has been end line to end line and a lot of fun to watch. 4:20 to go in the first half. It's the number 3 seed Cats and the 6 seed Pros.
Up and in for 2.
That was one of the things
Mike Miles Jr. Offensive foul call.
TCU lead. ESPN's exclusive presentation of college basketball is brought to you by Principal. When you take care of your team, they take care of business.
Be right back.
Number that Jerome Tangler has probably talked to his team about in that huddle is that K-State has already committed 10 turnovers and TCU has cashed in to the tune of 12 points off those turnovers.
They have. It's kind of sparked Mike Miles in this half. And honestly, Desi Sills has saved 4 layups with his ring protection on the fast break. That's the one thing with TCU, both these teams, you cannot turn it over because they turn it from one end to the other very quickly. Chris, what can you add?
Well, they discussed turnovers, but they also discussed the dedication to rebounding and on the offensive end, being able to get more ball movement.
3-pointer. No good. Rebounded.
So keep your heads up. It's something that
K-State ball.
about before. He says, fix your face. He doesn't want your head down. Move on to the next one. Don't show me by your face how upset you are. I should know your emotion based on looking at your face.
Motivation.
Yeah.
Back out to Carter.
Play K-State, no good. Ha! Play downtown TCU. Kansas, Iowa State. ESPN 2. $35-29 in score. Shahane Wells. 6 points already for him. No good.
I think he left Mike Miles enough room, and the defender has to leave the offensive player enough room to catch that return. He certainly traveled. Turnover just the third for Jamie Dixon's Hornets.
Yeah.
Good job of valuing the basketball tonight. Setting to shoot. Here's Masood. Gets pinned between the backboard and the rim, and that's a turnover. Oh, it's a jump ball. So possession arrow will stay this way. How about the pass though from Noel? He will find you if you just stay disciplined and keep your spacing.
Jump ball.
Stick around that basketball. We step aside for a quick 30 with a minute 33 left. An entertaining first half.
Yeah. Yeah. Good. In the paint for 2.
Possession ball game, a minute to go in the first half.
Hey,
Just from the deck.
who bought this Coca-Cola Zero? Not you know who.
Certainly a physical game, a hard-fought game, and a fast-paced game.
No shit. You don't need to tell me that twice.
It's just entered the points.
I'm trying something new here, folks. I'll tell you how it tastes. See after I crack it. It's called Coca-Cola Zero. I'll tell you how it tastes later. After I crack it.
TCU always did a nice job working as well. They've really been
Huh.
he's had to work. They followed him up, especially off those ball screens, that top middle third ball screen.
Not bad.
Sills checking.
Under 40 in the half. TCU ball. Spin move. Loose ball. 37-32. $20 seconds under.
Deontay Johnson looks like he took a shot. He's got a towel up around his head. So that kind of average, incredibly physical. He just keeps shaking his head like, no, I could go in. Let me back in. Big 12 basketball. So Deontay Johnson will go to the locker room with 18.2 seconds to go. And here's a look at what happened. Ooh, an inadvertent elbow from Emmanuel Miller. And Johnson gets pushed from behind by Court, kind of into that elbow. And it was Miller who ended up getting the possession back. Getting the steal or tipping it to Damian Ball. So now the teams will reconvene under the TCU basket. 18.2 to go. In the half, TCU
18.2 and a half. Five to go. Missed it.
There's 2.1 left, and it's going to stay Horned Frogs ball.
Miles inbound. Up it goes. No good. No good. No good. Halftime. Halftime. Halftime.
With a semifinal berth on the line, TCU, the 6th seed, looking for a future upset. They're up 5 on the 3rd seed, Kansas State, 37-32.
37-32. Halftime.
So Jamie Dixon goes into the locker room with his club.
Yep. Up by 5. All-State halftime report.
Cashback is good. Double cashback is even better. Discover matches all the cashback you earned at the end of your first year, which is cashback at its best.
We're bringing big back. It's bigger. It's easier. The Big New Yorker from Pizza. Big pizza, bigger deal. Get ready for champions. Tomorrow, one team. Plus every bracket. We're in trouble. We're in house.
I have Down syndrome. I'm not deaf.
Champions will be PG-13 tomorrow. Experience the elevation of electrification. Invitation to Lexus sales event. Your morning coffee. Hot, delicious, comforting. But by the third or fourth cup, your stomach might not feel so good. If that sounds like you, replace your afternoon cup with 5 Hour Energy. It's perfect for when you're feeling coffeeed out. Coffee in the morning, 5 Hour Energy after. Your stomach will thank you. Discover 5 Hour Energy. Week 4 kicks off Saturday on FX and continues Sunday on ESPN2. Get ready for the big games with a new big screen from NFM. Right now, shopping at up to $400 in reward cards. Get up to a $300 reward card with select big screens, a $50 reward card when you get your TV installed with NFM Smart Home Services, and get a $25 reward card when you add a sound bar, and another reward card with select accessories, plus free delivery and 22-month financing. Big selection, big savings at NFM.
I had this patient. His cancer treatment had him in the hospital for a while. One day, he was telling me about his grandson and how a big night was coming up for him. So we arranged to make it a big night for my patient too. I sometimes wonder if I'm doing all I can. Then I help make a moment like this possible, and I know I am.
Welcome to the All-State Halftime Report.
Chuckles at it with 7 points. And the nightcap of quarterfinal day at the Big 12 tournament has been breathtaking. TCU with 37-32 halftime lead. We welcome you into the All-State Halftime Report. Alongside Frank Priscilla, Kevin Connors, delighted to be with you. 20 minutes down, Fran, in a game where everything has been contested. The physicality and athleticism has been outrageous, and the star power, Mike Miles. Yeah, Mike Miles, this is a 6 seed, but it's not a 6 seed. Everybody in this league knows when Mike Miles was healthy, this was one of the best teams in the country. They went to Allen Fieldhouse and won by 44. They were 1-5 when Mike Miles was out. That's like losing in this part of the country. Patrick Mahomes is your quarterback. He's back, and you can see how good they are. He's got 12 points right now. It's like the players are from a different planet in this game, the way they played in this first half. Hotly contested and a sensational start, 37-32, TCU in front. So much other action to get to here today. Quarterfinal day of the Big 12 tournament. We begin with the Kansas Jayhawks. Beginning defense of this Big 12 title with Norm Roberts on the sidelines, still hospitalized with what doctors are calling a standard procedure. He'll miss the remainder of this tournament. Frank, KU looks like a well-oiled machine. It looks like a Bill Self coach team, and they've got a great point guard in DeJuan Harris. They got the player of the year in the Big 12, is Jalen Wilson, an All-American as well. And you're exactly right. They missed their coach, but their coach was with them in spirit because they threw the lob play. And everybody knows Bill Self's teams get the lob a lot. 78-61, the Jayhawks finish off West Virginia. Oklahoma State was held to just 27% shooting by a Texas team, Fran, whose identity is on the defensive end. No question about it. Built for defense, it's in their DNA, but they had some timely shooting today. Martario Morris, the freshman, you see Jabari Rice right there. They had it cooking after a while. How about Dylan Mitchell, another freshman, 2 freshmen, giving Rodney Terry really good minutes. Dylan DeSue had a double-double. Tyrese Hunter was a factor. Texas, the 66-147 win. We started this day of quarterfinal MMA main events with Iowa State and Baylor, and what a job the Cyclones did pressuring Baylor all day. Absolutely, and dominating the offensive glass. Of course, timely shooting from Holmes and Kalsher. That's been their recipe all year when they're at their best. Kalsher went for 24, 21 offensive rebounds for Iowa State. It felt like Hilton South in some ways here in Kansas City, the 78-72 win. So, Fran, we'll have Iowa State, Kansas, a final four good matchup tomorrow. Absolutely. The crowds for this game tomorrow, two great fan bases. They love coming to Kansas City, and it's going to be fun. Iowa State nearly won in Lawrence. They did win in Hilton. A great day tomorrow. When we come back, North Carolina facing a must-win in the ACC. How the Heels responded, and what now for the tournament hopes of the preseason number one.
This halftime report is presented by Allstate, reminding you that college basketball season is mayhem.
This all tomorrow is an LPPD.
Yeah, with 389 horsepower. And all-wheel drive.
It's beautiful.
You want
It's electric. Let's go with that. Swimming takes a combination of effort and focus. Every breath, every stroke, every movement must be deliberate. One day you realize, instead of feeling tired, you feel strong. That's what Regions Private Wealth Management provides. We're intentional about every detail of your financial plan, so you can embrace life's moments while planning for your future.
I hear you've been busy making yourself the Empire's most
Hope survives.
Rated T for teen.
I have moderate to severe Crohn's disease. Now it is less abdominal pain and fewer bowel movements at 4 weeks. Skyrizi is the first and only IL-23 inhibitor for Crohn's that can deliver both clinical remission and endoscopic improvement. The majority of people on Skyrizi achieve long-lasting remission at 1 year.
Serious allergic reactions and an increased risk of infections or lower ability to fight them may occur. Tell your doctor if you have an infection or symptoms had a vaccine applied to. Liver problems may occur from Crohn's disease.
Gastroenterologist, and you can take control of your pain with Skyrizi.
This halftime report is presented by Allstate, reminding you that college basketball season is mayhem.
Selection Sunday. Breaking down what the men's Cowboy community along with the ACC. Pittsburgh hits.
It's going to be a very tough matchup to get to the Final Four.
Live breaking reaction on SportsCenter at 6, then bracketology and the NCAA Women's Selection Special. All part of Selection Sunday on ESPN.
Kevin and Fran live here
Still
in
on
Kansas
air.
City. North Carolina had them on the table at the ACC tournament. Virginia, Fran, what other idea?
I'll post this link in the community tab right now. Those are. Oh, to make sure. Yep. Oh.
But almost a third of those shots were set up by a vast.
Be right back. Come on in. We got 4 likes. I know we can do better than 4 likes.
Expand your team to a 5 with 3 minutes.
You're watching ESPN's Chef Week, presented by Principal. And this is the Phillips 66 Big 12 Men's Championship. Well, TCU Horned Frogs are 17-3 when they lead at the half this season, and they lead Kansas State 5-5, 37-32 as we get set for second half action, the final quarterfinal of the Big 12 tournament alongside Chris Matola. I'm Rich Hollenberg. Chris Button standing by as well. What are your thoughts on what was an entertaining first half?
This game had Sweet 16 vibes. This was a high-level first half. I mean, these are two physical teams, and I think you had to figure out a way offensively in the half court to get inside these defenses. You know, both these defenses were really good in the half court. And for TCU, they were sharing the basketball, 9 assists on 14 field goals. They averaged 16 assists a game, so it's not out of character. But they had to figure out a way to ball move, to get other guys involved. And that was really, I think, the secret in the half court, was to be able to score and move the half of that first half. What a high-level half that was.
Really fun. Let's check in with Chris Button.
The formula is simple. Has to be able to win over turnovers. 26 of TCU's 37 points were off turnovers and second chance points. Also, watch Anthony Johnson coming out of the locker room. He is back out here. There's a couple bandages over that left eyebrow where he took an elbow.
Cut me, Mick. That's what Keontae Johnson says as we enter the second half. Chris Matola warned us. No weakies in here. Here's Kansas State. Jumped out to an 11-2 lead, but TCU wrested away control the rest of the first half.
Well, jump ball, no good.
To be clear, I didn't use the word weakies. But you cannot play this game in a tuxedo. That is for sure.
I know that.
His penetration, Rich.
Foul on the play. I forgot who it's on.
He's as good going left as he is right. Just a dynamic guard. Puts a lot of pressure on the second wing of this defense. Scores in the first half with 12. Now he has a Baker's dozen. You think back to when he first got hurt. Hyperextended that knee. I believe it was in the Mississippi State game.
Keon Johnson, K-State. Made both of them. 39-34. TCU. K-State bringing the ball up. Just starting the second half. Townland got a foul. Damian Bob got a foul. One foul each. Three-pointer, no good. Hey, count it. 42-34. TCU. Manuel Miller called on the travel.
They've been hyper aggressive, and if you can get length, particularly two guys with length on Noel in those ball screens, that's the one area where he has a hard time seeing up, over, and around.
Miller's not happy. Tomlin! Three-pointer, downtown Kansas City. No good. Rebounded K-State, coming back the other way. Johnson, good. Back-to-back three-pointers. Johnson drills it from the corner. Downtown Kansas City, Missouri. Come on. Let's go. Moans lost it. Going the other way. Shot clock violation.
Ultimate equalizer, little pick and pop action here. Actually, it was to the pick and pop. He refused to screen, and a nice shot out from back. They caught Tomlin. And a nice job drawing help off of that penetration by Dizzy Sills. The state was just 3 of 13 from beyond the arc in the first half. Chris, they've already got 2 in the second half. Now Damian Barr goes to the bench. He's smiling, not in pain, but little blood draw into the big club. I learned about a week ago that the horn frog, its defense mechanism is to spit blood. That's what you see when you're on a swoosh. And the TCU coach gave us no new respect on the Horned Frog. And it's like, as the running back is switched, they have some red down the sides of their uniforms as well. And O'Bannon. The second half, the winner versus QC Texas. In the Big 12 Conference semifinals.
Foul on Miller, number 2.
Johnson and Emmanuel Miller, two big dudes on either side of the floor, picking up 2 quick fouls in the second half. And 2 competitors who take that matchup personally.
No shit.
Here's Johnson, checked by Miller. Johnson hits the deck. And they call a jump ball. Emmanuel Miller, he pulled the chair. He wasn't going to be bowled over. And sometimes Keontae Johnson plays the bully. When he's driving that ball to the basket, Emmanuel Miller just let his momentum take him to the ground. Keontae averaged 16 against these Frogs at the 2 times they played earlier this year.
Come on in. Jump ball won by King. Shooting foul. Mike Miles Jr. got the foul for TCU.
So used to playing behind the defense, you cannot help but wonder well. And you certainly don't have to overhelp. If somebody's got him pinned in, you've got to force him to take that shot over length. But those other K-State guys have done a nice job playing behind the defense.
Good, the first one.
That's the thing about these tournament formats. You got to turn around and strap it up against the wall. And a game like this, and how this has gone, this has been, I'm telling you, Sweet 16 vibes. And it's been fun.
Slammed it down, Miller. TCU 46, 42.
It's just a physical specimen, Emmanuel Miller, as he was running back down. Keontae Johnson was coming back to the scorer's table, and they started jawing at each other. Grown man. Mano di mano.
Missed it. Ha! Got numbers. And 1.
TCU with 6-point lead and a chance to end. When we come back, ESPN's exclusive presentation of college basketball is brought to you by Principal. You take care of your team, they take care of business.
Mass General. When you meet some of the brightest minds in medicine, this is a leading healthcare system with 5 nationally ranked hospitals, including 2 world-renowned academic medical centers. In Boston, where biotech innovates daily, and our doctors teach at Harvard Medical School. And the physicians doing the world-changing research are the ones providing care. There's only one Mass General Medical.
Just 3 words tell you everything you need to know. They tell you why we employ more than 2,000 workers at our factory in Virginia Beach, and why over 10,000 local steel dealers are putting battery power in the hands of Americans. Not everyone can say that, but we can. Made in America. Real steel. Find yours.
There's always a fresh deal on the Subway app, like this one. 50% off? That deal's so good, we don't even need an 8-time offer to tell you about it. Wait, what? Get it before it's gone on the Subway app.
I count on personalized financial advice from my Ameriprise advisor. She knows my goals and can help me reach them with confidence.
The markets may fluctuate, but you're still on track.
More than 9 out of 10 clients are likely to recommend us. Ameriprise Financial.
Oh, Marco's craving hits. It really hits. And with unlimited medium one-topping pizzas for $6.99 each, I can cover tonight's cravings and tomorrow's. Nice. Marco's. Pizza lovers, get it.
Now ADT professionally installs Google Nest products. Cool.
You all set?
So your home is safe and smart. You can check it on your home,
Power the system.
manage your system from virtually anywhere, and get intelligent alerts like when a package has arrived. When the most trusted name in home security adds the intelligence of Google, you have a home with no worries. Brought to you by ADT.
Let's do the ring get punched. Are we gonna keep punching or we gonna lay down? I know who we are. We're gonna keep punching. Like, we can't play soft. We can't go in there and look for finger rolls and stuff. We gotta go attack these dudes. You don't understand that?
Yeah, you can play tough. There's a difference between playing tough, and I agree with Jerome Tang. This is that kind of a game. But there's a difference between playing tough and smart. This was upgraded to an F1. Jacoby Coles makes the bucket. He's now going to get 2 free throws, and TCU's going to get the ball back. And that's the right call. That was excessive. The Marquise Noel was not making a play on the basketball. And this is a big play in this game.
TCU retains possession of the play. That just became a 4-point play, and now an extra possession for the Horned Frogs. Find themselves up 7. Their largest lead of the game has been 8. So Kennedy throws it against the back of the backboard. I mean, if you're Miller, you got no all over you. You've got to come up with something better than that. I mean, you've got to at least press the action. He's bringing from the corner. Offensive rebound, Sills back out. Short again. The 3 from Marquise Noel.
Yeah.
foul's going to go on Kiwi. And it was the shot coming to the nuts. Yeah, I mean, that's absolutely a block, and it was absolutely on the pass. You heard Jerome Tang in the KK huddle during that all-access segment, making a lot of comments that have to do with boxing. And we're waiting for Kansas City.
Made it. 44-50.
And just looped Desi Sills around. Was set in a great goal by Jerome Tang. They needed that.
Now what the hell is the foul? Yeah. So, ouch. So much.
Just over 17 a game. Now Damian Ball to the bench and Shahadi Wells back up. Lead guard for Jamie Dixon back on the field. 2 for 2 for Miles. Farewell, 2 feet in the paint, back out to the suit.
For 3, no good.
We've got you covered on Selection Sunday. It all starts at noon Eastern on ESPN with college basketball live to start the day. At 6, recently guys look at the men's Phillips 68. Brackets will be announced, followed by bracketology with breakdowns of each region. Then at 8 Eastern, we turn to the women's field of 68 with continuing coverage on ESPN at 9. And at 10 o'clock,